growing up in LA, I know you grew up in LA, and Tiffany Haddish grew up in LA, but it seemed like I always wondered how come it seems, because when did you start doing stand up?
I started like '09.
Oh nine. Okay. Yeah, I got out there '07. So I had been doing it 2 years consistently by the time you started. I always wonder how come it take people who live in LA just as long as somebody that moved there to really start pursuing their acting and stand-up career. So why is that when you all stay so close, like next door to Hollywood, that you all still take a while to start pursuing it?
I think because the access is, we don't think about it in the same way. Like I noticed that, like for example, people who are not from LA, from the East, especially East Coast, but in other cities, the hustle is different because it's not in your city. So for me, I to be my first thing was I was doing my hustle was still there. It was just different in the sense that I was doing theater, and so but I think part of that grind also, when you think about it, for example, cats from the East Coast, from New York, you're dealing with temperature, you're dealing with weather, all of that. Your hustle is a lot different than in sunny California. Cats are from New York, they getting out that snow, all of that adds to it. So when you from LA, you like, sure, for example, I ain't never even been, dude, I can't even tell you the last time I've been to the beach. I don't do the beach at all. But I know other people who are not from beach cities, that's the main thing they want to do is tackle the beach. And I think it's the same way with Hollywood, which is like, when you think about the Hollywood thing, it's just like, it's like, hey, it's there. So it's not a big thing. And not to go off into this as a sidebar.
Sidebars are welcomed.
Sidebars are welcome. Here we go. People always say, people say, people from LA are fake. People, LA cats are fake. And I want to debunk that by saying it's not, people from LA it's not the fake ones that they're talking about, but the fake people are the cats, I obviously not you, but the cats that moved to LA, the way he's stupid. The cats that moved to LA that try to be what they think the idea is.
Ooh, that's a gem.
When it comes to the chicks, a lot of girls come to LA, they just do the modeling thing and the whole little thing. But if you're from LA, there's nothing Hollywood about you because we've already been around it. So it ain't the fakeness is not, that's not the core of it. You know what I mean? But, and not to go into that, that's a sidebar, but to your question.
Yeah.
I think because, like I said, it's because Hollywood has always been there, so the hustle's a little different. Basis. Like I said, my whole grind was I was a theater cat.
Did you do any plays at West Angeles?
No, I didn't do any plays at West Angeles.
Okay.
I definitely did the theater thing in LA, and I was touring during LA or touring outside of LA with theater. But the stand-up thing happened because in high school, I mean, if you're funny, it's not like you wake up and you just become funny. It's kind of always something in there.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I was the funny. I wasn't a class clown, but I was a funny person. So
I did win class. They called it most humorous. I won most humorous in 5th grade and 12th grade. But I'm listening. I'm listening.
Listen, if they don't know Justin, you have a fine line of right before a-hole and brilliance. Like, if they don't know you, they don't understand that genius because the line is so thin.
Yeah.
But like, if you listen to Justin, he gonna drop some jewels on you, and he gonna slap you in the face with it at the same. It's like right.
That's 100% accurate. Thank you, London.
That's a cold blooded. I was like, Ed will direct the hell out of something. He will tell you, listen, you're not getting the frame. Get in the frame.
People don't know about. But anyways, I'm listening to you.
No, honestly, so coming from theater, and what I realized was that stand-up was ultimately theater. But it's a one act, it's a one man situation. So for me, it was the transition from doing stand-up, coming from theater to doing stand-up wasn't, because people always ask, they said, well, because you act as well. So like people ask, would you rather do acting or stand-up? And I say stand-up, but with our styles, we incorporate the acting within the stand-up. Right. You know what I mean? So it works out. So anyway, I'm just glad to be able to just be working, nigga. So that's the main thing.
straight up. How was you remember, well, I know you do, what was the first club that you performed at, and how was that?
Dude, the first club I did, because I used to work for the Los Angeles Times newspaper. I used to do telemarketing. And I had a manager, Paul Johnson, I think his name was. He said, man, you should do some jokes for the Job talent show or Job whatever Christmas